Have you ever felt as if you're watching life unfold through a glass wall, seeing clearly what others desperately try to hide? You've stood among friends, family, co-workers, smiling along, while secretly sensing the emptiness behind their laughter, feeling the quiet despair lurking beneath their polished facades. You notice things no one else does. Hidden pain behind casual words, fear masked as confidence, loneliness disguised as success. But every time you dare to speak this truth, you're met with awkward silence or quiet rejection. Eventually, you learn to keep quiet. Now you ask yourself quietly at night, is this ability to see through people a blessing, or has it become a curse? Why, despite understanding so deeply, do you feel more alone than ever? What good is clarity if it only pushes you further into isolation, leaving you disconnected from those around you? You're exhausted by superficial conversations, drained by pretending to enjoy shallow connections. Your soul craves authenticity, but the harder you search, the more isolated you feel. What's the point of perceiving everything so clearly if it comes at the cost of your peace, your joy, your sense of belonging? But consider this, you're not alone. A visionary psychologist once identified exactly what you're experiencing. Carl Jung recognized that your depth of perception isn't something broken within you. It's evidence of a rare, profound consciousness. He called this a rare frequency, powerful enough to shatter comforting illusions others rely on. Your difference isn't a flaw, it's a gift of dangerous clarity. Are you ready to understand why you have this gift and what you're truly meant to do with it? You've always sensed things others simply overlook. It's as if your eyes pierce through the carefully polished exterior everyone else accepts at face value. Think back to your last gathering with friends. The conversations flowed effortlessly. Jokes bounced around, laughter filled the room. Yet, amid all that apparent joy, you felt an invisible undercurrent no one else acknowledged. The subtle hesitation in your friend's voice, the fleeting sadness in their eyes, carefully hidden behind smiles. Everyone else enjoyed the comfortable illusion, but you're like a human X-ray, effortlessly seeing past the facade. This perception doesn't come without cost. It burdens you, making you feel both responsible and isolated. You want to help, but who really wants their mask removed unwillingly? This clarity is why superficiality feels unbearable to you. Small talk exhausts your soul. Think about that birthday party you attended last month. The music was upbeat, people chatted happily, champagne glasses clinked softly. Everyone appeared delighted. Yet you stood at the edges, sipping your drink, feeling strangely detached, as if you were an alien stranded among humans. Their conversations about jobs, vacations, and gossip didn't nourish you. They drained your energy instead. Silently, you stepped away, finding refuge alone under the quiet night sky, asking yourself, have you ever felt lonelier surrounded by people than when you're completely alone? The truth is, you don't merely observe others, you unconsciously absorb their hidden emotions. Like an emotional alchemist, you transform the invisible pain, suppressed anxieties, and unexpressed frustrations of those around you into burdens you mistakenly believe are your own. Recall a typical workday. Meetings went smoothly, colleagues interacted politely, but by evening you felt utterly depleted, emotionally drained without understanding why. Only later did you realize the heaviness weighing down your spirit was never yours to begin with. You had unknowingly carried home your coworkers' concealed anxiety, your friends' hidden sadness, your boss's silent stress. How often have you questioned, which emotions truly belong to me and which are borrowed unknowingly from others? Yet, to fit into society, you've become adept at fragmenting yourself, playing multiple roles like characters in a theater performance. Professionally, you're confident, assertive, polished. Socially, you're humorous, charming, easygoing. At home, you're supportive, reliable, comforting, but every role requires energy, each mask demanding constant upkeep. Behind closed doors, you stare at your reflection, silently asking the painful question, who am I when nobody's watching? How many lives are you juggling simultaneously, and which one, if any, is authentically yours? Amid this constant sense of fragmentation, something extraordinary occasionally happens. You encounter someone, perhaps at a cafe, an event, or even randomly online, and you instantly recognize them. It's as if you've known each other before, as if your souls communicate effortlessly. Conversations bypass trivial pleasantries, diving directly into life's deeper mysteries. Purpose, meaning, inner truth. Your words flow effortlessly, free from social barriers, as though you've tuned into the same frequency, the static disappearing. It's a rare gift, this ability to recognize kindred spirits immediately. Like a radio tuning clearly into its perfect station, the noise fades away, leaving nothing but pure, meaningful connection. These rare encounters remind you, you're not alone, merely rare. Perhaps this sense of rarity explains another constant feeling, a profound sense of purpose, a calling deeper than career ambitions or traditional success. Have you ever awakened suddenly at 3 a.m., your mind restless, a quiet urgency whispering, you're meant for more than merely existing? You sense you're here for something far greater than personal achievements or societal approval. The question keeps echoing within you. Isn't there something more meaningful, more powerful that I'm supposed to do with this life? This is not ordinary ambition. It's a cosmic assignment, a sacred responsibility to bridge worlds, illuminate hidden truths, and catalyze meaningful transformation. But the most paradoxical truth is this: your greatest power emerges from your deepest wound. Think back to childhood. You were always the sensitive one, deeply hurt by things others didn't even notice. You felt isolated, misunderstood, carrying emotional scars nobody else seemed to recognize. Yet this very wound, this heightened sensitivity, became your greatest teacher, your source of profound empathy. It opened your eyes to suffering, deepening your understanding of the human heart. What once felt like weakness is actually your hidden strength. The wound was never meant to be fully healed. It was meant to be honored, integrated as a sacred marking, showing you exactly where and how to help others heal. Your deepest pain became your clearest guide, teaching you compassion, wisdom, and resilience. Have you considered how your wound uniquely prepares you to guide others through their darkness? Your life isn't meant to be a smooth, comfortable illusion. You're not here to pretend, to blend in quietly. The world needs exactly what you feared sharing: your depth, your insight, your uncomfortable truths. You sense the shadows others try so desperately to ignore because you yourself have journeyed through darkness. Your scars are badges of authenticity, proof that you've traveled paths most avoid. Maybe it's finally time to embrace your dangerous clarity, your emotional depth, your extraordinary perception. Your so-called burdens are your gifts, your painful past, your loneliness, your sensitivities. They've all prepared you uniquely to guide others from illusion toward truth. Isn't it time to stop apologizing for your differences, for seeing too much, feeling too deeply? Could it be that this rare frequency you carry isn't a mistake, but exactly what the world urgently needs right now? All this time, you've been convinced that the discomfort you feel around others, that aching loneliness when you're in a crowded room, the exhaustion from pretending to enjoy surface-level conversations was somehow your fault. You believed something was fundamentally wrong with you, that your depth of perception, your sensitivity, your inability to effortlessly fit into society's mold was proof of your defectiveness. But what if the opposite is true? What if the very thing you've fought hardest to change about yourself is actually your greatest gift? You see, Your difference is not an error in your design. It's an essential frequency the world desperately needs. Imagine an old-fashioned radio tuner. Most people find comfort and familiarity at a common, mainstream frequency, a place filled with noise, easy distractions, and comfortable illusions. But you've always struggled to resonate there because you're tuned into something far more subtle, something deeper and infinitely more authentic. Your frequency doesn't blend effortlessly into background static. It's rare, intense, and yes, slightly dangerous because it threatens the comforting lies others depend upon. Your ability to sense hidden truths isn't a burden, but a powerful gift. Yet all these years, you've tried so desperately to silence that inner voice, to reduce your natural intensity, hoping to finally find acceptance. How long have you tried to tune yourself to a frequency that doesn't match yours? And at what cost? Each moment you pretended to fit into someone else's expectations, each time you masked your true thoughts and feelings to maintain peace or gain approval, you paid with pieces of your soul. Every forced laugh, every shallow conversation that drained you, every silent betrayal of your own instincts has left you feeling hollow, exhausted, and disconnected from who you really are. Pause for a moment and ask yourself honestly, has trying to become someone else ever brought you genuine happiness or true belonging? Have the masks you've worn ever allowed you to feel genuinely seen, understood, and valued? Or have they only deepened your isolation and self-doubt, pushing you further away from your authentic self? Perhaps it's finally time to realize that your struggle to conform wasn't proof of your inadequacy. It was a sign that you were never meant to settle into superficial conformity in the first place. Your difference is precisely what makes your contribution invaluable. You're not here to echo the same comforting illusions others perpetuate. You're here to disrupt them, to challenge them, to awaken a deeper, more honest conversation within those around you. Like a clear bell ringing in the midst of white noise, your rare frequency has the power to penetrate illusions, shattering the comfortable yet harmful masks that keep people disconnected from themselves and each other. You are here to illuminate hidden shadows, to reveal unspoken truths, and to help others find the courage to face their authentic selves, just as you're learning to face yours. Your sensitivity, your depth, and your profound emotional intuition are not weaknesses to hide away. They are sacred tools uniquely designed to facilitate real connection, genuine healing, and meaningful change. Your authentic presence isn't just beneficial, it's absolutely necessary. Think for a moment. If everyone simply adapted to the status quo, who would help us move beyond it? Who would offer new insights, inspire new possibilities, or show us the hidden depths beneath ordinary reality? If everyone tuned themselves to the mainstream frequency, who would help us realize there are other frequencies available, ones that offer richer truths, deeper meaning, and genuine growth? The paradox you've lived is clear now. The thing you've considered your greatest obstacle is actually your greatest strength. Your inner wound, the deep sense of loneliness, misunderstanding, and pain you've carried for so long, it's been preparing you. It has carved out spaces within you, deepened your empathy, expanded your intuition, and sharpened your ability to perceive what others miss. This sacred wound has uniquely equipped you to become a guide for others, helping them navigate their own shadows, their own hidden suffering. Your rare frequency is not accidental. It's your purpose, your calling. It's the profound responsibility you've been entrusted with, to help others find clarity amidst confusion, to speak truth in a world dominated by polite lies, and to illuminate paths toward deeper authenticity. So, how much longer will you deny who you truly are and what you're truly here to do? How much longer will you pretend to be satisfied playing a role scripted by someone else, performing on stages that drain your life force rather than nourish your spirit? It's time to accept your true frequency, to embody it fully, unapologetically. It's time to let go of pretending, of masking your depth, of softening your intensity simply to make others comfortable. Understand this clearly. The world doesn't need another perfectly adjusted individual who smoothly navigates the surface. It needs you, the real, authentic, deeply perceptive you. The one who feels deeply, who sees clearly, who dares to speak uncomfortable truths. The world needs your rare frequency, not another echo of the mainstream. By embracing your true nature, you finally set yourself free. And in doing so, you offer others permission to do the same. Take a deep breath, feel the tension you've held on to slowly begin to dissolve, and realize that the struggle you've endured wasn't meant to break you. It was meant to awaken you. Your frequency was never wrong. It was simply misunderstood, waiting patiently for you to claim it. You are not alone. Your rare frequency will call forth others like you, souls who resonate at the same powerful depth. Together, you become a source of healing, clarity, and transformation. So ask yourself now, gently but firmly, are you finally ready to honor your true self, to stop tuning your inner truth to match the expectations of the outside world? Are you ready to claim your rare frequency fully, courageously, knowing that by doing so, you become a catalyst for authentic connection, genuine healing, and meaningful transformation? The world waits for you. Not the polished version you've carefully presented, but the raw, authentic, powerful you. It's finally time to accept this truth. You were never meant to blend in. You were born to disrupt illusion and inspire authentic change. You were never born to make everyone comfortable or to quietly blend into the background noise. You were born to honor your authentic self, to live boldly, deeply, truthfully, exactly at the rare frequency only you possess. Your difference isn't something to hide or apologize for. It's precisely what this world is longing to experience. Have you realized that by dimming your own light, you're depriving the world of a truth only you can offer? If these words resonate deeply within you, leave a comment below with just 3 simple yet powerful words. I am ready. This is more than just a statement. It's a promise you make to yourself, a signal to others who share your rare frequency, letting them know they're not alone. And if this message spoke to you, I invite you to explore more videos on this channel, each created specifically to help you dive deeper into your inner world, discover hidden truths, and awaken your highest potential. Be sure to subscribe, because here you'll find insights inspired by Carl Jung and timeless wisdom to accompany you on your journey toward authentic self-discovery. Thank you for choosing to listen. See you in the next video, where together we'll continue uncovering the profound truths waiting quietly within you.